Wow, hey guys, it has been such a long time since I have sat down in front of this camera, so this feels like a little bit, I'm almost like nervous, I don't know why. Hi! So like I was saying, it's been a really long time since I have put a video up, so I kind of just wanted to put a video updating you guys on what my life has been like the last 3.5 months. The last I talked to you guys, I had just had my baby and he was just coming home from the NICU. That was definitely the hardest part of this whole journey so far. I remember just literally crying every day leaving the hospital, leaving him behind. I feel like when he did come home, it was like he was literally reborn again. Everything was just like so magical and beautiful. So quite honestly, the last 3 months, I've just been enjoying my time with our son and spending time with Matthias and with our little family. We've been having such a good time, but I have missed making content for you guys, so I'm really excited to get the ball rolling with that again, and I'm really excited to start getting those creative juices flowing again. A lot has changed and a lot has gone on since we brought our little guy home. He was born on November 24th and he stayed in the NICU for 18 days. We finally brought him home on December the 12th. Once we brought Elio home, he pretty soon after that had his first doctor's appointment. He was, I guess, 3.5 weeks old at that point. And at his doctor's appointment, he was up to, I think, a little bit over 6 pounds. And looking back on the footage, he's seriously so tiny, and it's crazy because he's so big now. You guys will see towards the end of this video, he's like, you would never, ever, ever guess he was a preemie. We just got weighed and measured. He's 19.25 inches long. He's our tall boy. And he's 6 pounds, 5 ounces now, which is almost a whole pound up since his birth weight. Which is crazy. He's getting so big. He's so good though. Look at him just sleeping.
You know, he doesn't even wake up for other kids crying or anything.
So his first doctor's appointment went really well. He was definitely already used to like being in a doctor environment from being in the NICU for so long, so it was a breeze. It was really fun bringing him home because we finally had a chance to do stuff our own way. And of course, like, the NICU doctors and nurses were all super nice, but everybody had their own little insight and way of doing things. And anytime we would do something, everyone would always be like, oh, that's a great way, but have you thought about this way? And like, some tips were awesome, but it was kind of annoying to have somebody like kind of breathing down your neck. So it was really nice to finally get him home and, you know, change his diapers. And it sounds like that wouldn't be that exciting, but it was just us, and it was so great. And we did his first bath when he got home, and he loved it. He still loves getting a bath. He loves the warm water. He really is just such a good baby. People might think we're crazy for how much we took Elio out like the day we brought him home, because I feel like a lot of people tend to like not leave and leave their babies inside a lot because they think they're gonna catch germs or something. But I don't know if it's because he was at the hospital for so long, but once he got out, we were like, go, 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 go. We wanted to take him to do stuff. We wanted to show him to people. We had our Christmas card photo shoot pretty soon after he was brought home, and he loved it. He was just like chilling, didn't really care. He's obviously a really tiny baby at that point, so he didn't have much emotion, but he was really well behaved, and we have that memory forever. We take a Christmas card photo every year since Matthias and I were first together, which will be coming up on 6 years this coming year. So we have progress pictures of our whole relationship, and I love looking back at them. And it's so crazy that we had all these photos of just him and I, and now for this last year, Elio came in time to be in our Christmas photo. So it's gonna be really fun to watch Elio grow with us in those photos too, and watch how he changes, because next year he's gonna be a whole year old for Christmas. Elio loves to meet new people. He's a super happy, smiley baby. He doesn't mind like being held by somebody other than mom and dad. He likes to like really focus on people's faces and really look, and he kind of like will raise his eyebrows and stuff and check people out, and it's really cool to try and like, you know, see things through his eyes, and it's a whole new way to see the world. I was really excited to take him to meet the kids that I nannied. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I started nannying, I don't know, probably 5 years ago, and I nannied 2 kids that were brother and sister and the younger was 3 months when I started watching her, and I watched her until she was 4 years old. I think I played a pretty significant role in, you know, her beginning of her life, and I learned a lot about taking care of a baby, and it was definitely like my first stepping stone to like learning things about being a mom. Even though she wasn't my own, I did watch her a lot, and I loved her like she was my own. I still, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I still love her and her brother like they're my own. So it was really someone who I was really excited for Elio to meet, because it was like my two babies meeting almost. So anyways, they finally met him. They weren't allowed to come see him in the NICU because they were kids, and there was an 18 and over rule for NICU visitors. So it was a really sweet moment when I finally got Elio to meet Ollie and Jaden. I don't know if it's like still hormones in my body or what, but I swear ever since I had Elio, I am like 100 more times emotional than I ever was before. Like I'll see posts on Instagram of like a baby and I'll start crying, or like I don't know why, and maybe I've just, my heart has grown more and my like emotions are even stronger now, but I hope it's just hormones still running through my body or something, because golly, this cannot be normal. So I had 6 weeks off of working, so I really tried to just lay low and spend as much time at home with Elio as possible, because I knew once 6 weeks hit, I'd be going back to work. And it was even shorter time that I had with him because he was in the NICU for 3 weeks, so really I only had 3 weeks at home with him, which kind of sucked, but you know, I'm thankful for the time that I did have. One of my favorite things that we took Elio to do was his newborn photo shoot. He was, I want to say almost 2 months old at this time. We couldn't take his photos until then, and he was still so tiny, and we got the cutest photos. I'll tag the woman who did his newborn photos. If you're near Los Angeles, she was on the outskirts of Los Angeles, and she did an outstanding job, and the photos turned out so cute. It was amazing that Elio came early. He didn't want to miss out on Christmas. So my mom, my sister, Matthias's dad, Matthias's mom, our whole family was here for kind of like a combined Christmas and celebration of Elio's life. It was so exciting and fun because we really hadn't had both families together before that. And everyone was just so excited to see Elio, and it was just a fun time. Elio had his first flight when he was 3 months old. Him and I went to go meet up with my family in Florida at the Four Seasons Resort. He was so kick-ass on the plane. He was a pro. I cannot wait to take him literally everywhere because he was so well behaved. He slept almost the entire flight. We had such a good time in Florida. He got to meet his great Nana and his great Papa, John, and it was just a beautiful, relaxing time. We of course wish that our dada Matthias would have been with us, but he was here at home watching the dogs, taking care of business at home. I'm really excited for upcoming vacations with my family. It's just so crazy that there is a little family now. We are 3. You see this locket is cute Matthias gave me, and it has my boys' faces on it. You see it? Oh, I just love them so much. I hope you guys really enjoyed this update and are up to speed on kind of where we're at. Elio is so big. We haven't had an appointment in a while. We don't have one till his 4-month checkup, but I think he's probably close to 12 pounds now. He does have a few developmental like motor skill delays from being a preemie, so we're working really hard on like exercising his brain and muscles every day. So leave comments below on some videos that you guys want to see. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!